What's up, guys? We got more games from the Victory Road. It's kind of like a secondary or tertiary tour at this point for me, with CPL going on and Smog Tour going on, and other tournaments going on like DPP Cup, Black White Cup, etc. But I figured to bring you guys these 'cause I beat 8 trainers. I'll bring you guys some of them. Probably not gonna bring RBY, maybe not GSC, but I beat RBYOU, GSCOU, ADVOU, which I showed you guys, DPPOU and DPU, which I'm grouping in this video, Black White OU, which should be uploaded by the time you see this. I also beat Black White UU and one other tier which I can't quite remember. Oh yeah, SMOU. I beat SMOU as well. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy these games. It's just me versus Hellpowna in DPOU and me versus Jacob in DPU. And given what I said, kind of spoilers, I was able to win both games. So yeah, let's get into this. I was bringing the team from my friend Osgood. Um, I faced Elite Uxie, and I was just kind of a 4 attacks breaker kind of pert. So I just took Waterfall there. I wasn't rocks, and now I go to train expecting him to go for rocks, force some damage onto it, and I got my pert has no scarf on it, so it's cool. Um, and I get rocks, see Thunderwaves me, which is fine. I figure, okay, I don't think he's gonna have like Dug or anything. I'll probably just go for Plume just in case, though. Don't be overly passive. He goes Tar, and I'm not fully paralyzed, which is fine. I think here I just retreat to Swampert trying to get the set, and he ultimately decided to go for Superpower, so I can see what the set is. And given that damage, it's gonna be a Bandit Tar, and I'm just gonna go for a Waterfall here. I'm in torrent range with max attack, and I get a critical hit, which is really good for me. I'm gonna put the Dragonite in range. However, I'm worried about E speed, so I go to Jirachi and see a Roost, figuring, okay, I might be really slow, and he could outrun me with the Scarf, which wouldn't be the case, but because I'm like 180 speed without investment, so with the Scarf I would outrun him. But that's fine. I get my Jirachi in, and I go for the Body Slam for paralysis, and I get that against the Uxie, which is good. Unfortunately, he's going to be recovering from my Swampert's leftovers. That's fine now. I go to my own Swampert here, as I mentioned, and U-Turn's going to chip me for 10%. He goes to Jirachi, and I think he was expecting himself to be faster. Um, which he might very well have been. But I didn't want to risk it, so I just wanted to make Heatran easy body slams. He's gonna crit for 18%. That's fine. Heatran's in. I figure he might try to go Tar here, but that's fine. I just wanted to up Lava Plume, especially seeing as it could potentially burn it, and I have Protect in the back. He actually goes Uxie here, not wanting to risk the burn. So I get that Lava Plume up for 27%, should 2KO him. And in addition to that, I'm also recovering from leftovers, so I'm fine with this position. He goes for another Thunder Wave, perhaps an Overprotect. I go for Lava Plume, not wanting him to go Tar and Protect actually. I'm up to 95 now, but he goes Dragonite, so Paranoid of Earthquake, also knowing that Roost is a possibility. I go Rotom here, and I know his Tar is really healthy, but I can't risk this winning. Oh, actually, no. I actually do. Wow. I make a really good play here. And I predict him the Tar, knowing that he probably isn't going to risk Hidden Power Ice or Wisp, and I get it right as I go Jirachi. But I Iron Hit into this Magnezone, which sucks. So, okay, I make one good play, and then another turn sucks. But anyway, I T-Bolt into the Mag. No, he T-Bolts into the Jirachi with his Mag, but I get a Fire Punch off him quicker, and I'm barely missing out into a Kiao, so he gets 2 Thunderbolts into me. But neither paralyzed, so I'm still faster and alive. And in all likelihood, I'm faster than his Jirachi too, as I'm a very fast one, investment-wise. And also, I'm faster than the Tar and Dragonite for sure. But I go for Protect here. I'm Protect 3 attacks. He goes for Sub. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. Like, even if you are faster than me, my leftovers go first, as you see. My Tyrann hard walls you all day. You can barely outdamage leftovers with Body Slam, and you cannot outdo leftovers times 2, and I've got Protect, and you're limited PP. So you can just try and recover with your own leftovers before I break the Sub. He's going to get that a couple times, I believe, but ultimately it's going to be a futile effort from him, of course. Ironhead basically does the same amount of damage as leftovers, as you can see. Finally, I'm going to be able to break through. He actually went for a Body Slam there, which is fine. Probably didn't want to waste all his iron PP. And now he goes Tar. I think at this point I get the burn. That I do, and that's going to be really helpful. Otherwise, I probably would have just fought it off. Well, I would have went for Protect, and then I would have fought it accordingly. Now he goes Tar here as I go. He goes Dragonite here, sorry, as I go Pert. And the Tar to stand is going to leave him where he's not able to live rocks. And now I'm going to reveal that I am, in fact, faster with my Waterfall Swampert. So that's great. Now he goes to his Jirachi here. And at this point, I'm like, okay, you can finally do Swampert. And it turns out he's quicker. So he's somewhere between like 275 and like 308 speed, I guess, on this. He's going to go for Iron Head again. into my heat train with Jirachi. It's fine. Thinking that he's running out of switches this. And he reveals Latias as his last Pokemon, which isn't too shocking. Um, I'm gonna get Flight Paralyzed there, which is fine though. He's not. His really is not left over, so I'm just gonna go Coon here. Figuring, okay, worst case he tricks or surfs. He tricks and I get Scarf, so that's fine. I'm just gonna lock into Ice Beam. Not wanting to risk anything, and I'm gonna hit the Jirachi for 12%. It's fine. As Heat Train can just come in and wall it all day, which I'm gonna basically set up here. But he's gonna go back to Latias, which is a good play by him. I think I go back to Coon once more. Yeah, as he's taking damage from Stealth Rock and the Sand's getting his leftovers, it's fine. He's going to go for T-Ball, 54. I think here I just go for another Ice Beam because I know I'm dying and Sand anyway the next turn. No, just kidding. I go for Hydro Pump, predicting Jirachi, and I catch the Tar. So it's going to be a 5-2 game, but I'm going to dead Sand, so it's going to be 4-2 really quickly. Now his Rotom's going to come in. I'm alright. And I bring out, I know my Rotom's going to come in. I bring in Scuff Rotom, and I just trick him. I was trying to get the Jirachi, but instead I caught the Latias, which is fine. I just stay in here, force him to lock into this, and that allows for me to take advantage of being locked into Draco and -2 as I go Heat Train here. Now I can basically Lava Plume until the game's over, or he lets the Jirachi get it, and then goes Latias and can maybe take me out as a Surf if it crits, or if I get fully paralyzed, and then I could take advantage of the Surf lock, Latias, and win the game myself. But he's instead going to go for a trick, which is also fine. And I'm just going to reveal my last move, Explosion. Yeah, oh yeah, I forgot I had that. And that's going to be the game. So now let's bring you guys the DPPU game against Jacob. Here I'm less familiar with, but I brought a team from a friend, and it played really nicely. He's going to protect right off the bat with Ursaring, and I'm a lead special attacking Sceptile, so I figured this is a quick feat, so I get out of the way to my Spirit Tomb. And thankfully I believe I'm going to catch him. No, he's going to actually go Toxicroak, which is fine. Perhaps Ring Scarf. I'm going to go for Psychic because I have coverage for it. He's going to reveal a Houndoom, and I'm going to go right to my Milotic, and I'm going to be able to dodge an Overheat. So I'm not able to know what set it is, but at least it spares me taking the damage. I go for an Ice Beam taking Toxicroak, but he goes right to it, a singly offensive Torterra, and I'm going to take that out. Now he's going to go to Toxicroak, and I'm going to go to Donphan, scared of letting the Spirit Tomb come in and take like a really strong attack. I want to preserve it, seeing as there's an Earthstring, and I know that Donphan lives anything at +2. I don't think Nasty Plot's too likely from him. And this build looks more physical, and I'm going to take him out with an Earthquake after +2 Ice Punch, only to 65. Now I'm going to go to my Registeel after Ursaring comes in to try and revenge kill Donphan. And now I'm going to take the Facade, and I'm going to double back, predicting him to go for close combat. Instead he goes for Earthquake, which is a really nice mid-ground move from him there. That's fine. But I'm going to pursue predicting the switch, and I'm going to do a nice 36% there, shipping him as well. I'm going to come from leftovers, and now I'm going to go back to my Milotic, I believe. No, I'm actually going to go to mid-ground to Blaziken, figuring I could resist either stab and potentially take things out. He's going to go for a Thunder Wave with the Slowking now, which forces something Blaziken, of course. And he's going to get a critical hit there as I landed Toxic, thankfully. So now the Slowking's on a timer, and it looks like I'm in a really commanding position at this point. Sceptile looks quite threatening, and the ability to use the Spirit Tomb is great. Anyway, he goes for a Head Smash with Argon to try and chip me down. That's good for him, but I feel like I have Houndoom like triple checked at this point, seeing his A does lock into move. B, I have the option of fodder, and C, I have both Milotic and Blaziken. So yeah, he's gonna go for Dark Pulse, and thankfully, he's not gonna flinch over. I'm gonna overpredict and go for a Thunder Punch, predicting Slowking. But now I'm just gonna go with Registeel, knowing okay, seeing as he's locked in the Dark Pulse, not a fire move. His Fire Step seems to be Overheat, or at least predominantly Overheat. I'm fine, and I'm just gonna start stacking curses here, as I feel like that's just a really safe thing to do. It'll let me be able to really force in Houndoom, and I should live one Overheat. He goes Earthstring just to let it go, I guess. I couldn't really touch the Houndoom besides Iron Head, but it is really frail physically, so maybe it would have died to 35 to a +1 hit. Either way, I'm just going to go Milotic here as he goes for the Overheat. And it does 26, which isn't a ton. I'm going to be able to live -2 attack from here. Even after leftovers, I'd probably live -4 to worst be real, but I'm not going to get paralyzed, so it's not a big deal. I'm going to fill up full. And now the game's pretty much over. I'm going to recover twice. Now since he's on the timer here, unless this is like some Calm Mind Rest variant and I play my outs terrifically, then it's going to be a wrap. And since he revealed that he's Psychic T-Wave, there's no way that's the case. So looks like it's going to be a good game. I hope you guys enjoyed these couple games. I never really bring DPP lower tiers, let alone DPPOU to the channel. So maybe you can expect more of that in the future. Maybe not. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I just figured it would be a nice change of pace to bring these. And I'll try and bring you guys maybe one Victory Road game or two Victory Road games of the same generation every couple days. We'll wait and see. I might also bring some content from the Coronavirus Premier League. We'll wait and see again. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed. I'm just going to see the Toxics and run out. And that's that. He was unfortunately bit salty about the process not kicking in melodic. And yeah, I think that's fair. If it kicked in one or two more times, it would have been like more likely than not kicking in at all. But I think I still have enough Pokemon and backup options and priority and fast Pokemon that I could have came back from whatever that would have set me back. But hey, all for giving each competitor their edge. And it just didn't work out from there. But yeah, good game, Jacob, and good game, Hellpowna. I hope you guys enjoyed. I certainly did. But yeah, it's Finch. Peace.